Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. In the last episode, we got our debt back from Darius and rescued Phoebe from the bandits. And in this episode, we're going to be talking to Marcos to see what to do about, the Cyclops. Let's talk to him.
Ah, here you are, and not a moment too soon.
I've dealt with the bandits, and gotten the wood for the boiler.
I had every confidence in you, my friend.
Well, your plan?
Right. The Cyclops and I have a score of drachmae to settle. The same score as you, my rough and tumble friend.
He wouldn't be after me if it wasn't for you, my friend.
Right. But I swear, this will put an end to it. If he insists on sending his goons after us, we'll make sure his last good day was yesterday.
Let's hear it then. What do I have to do?
What will we do, you mean? As the brains to your brawn, I consider it a joint effort.
Of course you do.
Think, what does the Cyclops value most? His men? His land? His ships? No, his obsidian eye.
Get to the point, Marcos.
Oh, fine. We're going to steal it.
Are you crazy? You borrow his drachmae, then you steal his eye?
Having it means we win. Then it goes to market. We kill two birds with one obsidian eye.
He'd better hold still, or he'll lose both eyes.
No. It has to be done without the Cyclops knowing. You cannot be seen.
Then my new bow will come in handy.
He keeps the eye in his house. It's too valuable to wear out. A wise choice until you show him the error of his ways. Wait for the sun to set, sneak in, and then bring me the eye.
Fine. But you won't get away with being cheap.
Cheap? You wound me, Cassandra.
It's your defining trait.
Bring me the eye and I'll prove you wrong. Remember, not a soul can see you.
Got it.
Pull this off and our heads won't be the Cyclops' trophies when he comes back.
Alright, so we're off to get the eye. Where's my
Now
horse?
to find the eye. If it's as valuable as Marcos says, it'll be hidden.
Okay, so Marcos says not to have the Cyclops' men catch you, but I actually don't remember 100% if I've ever been caught before, so I don't exactly know.
Come on.
Oh my god, there's a road there, come on. Yeah, sometimes the horses get really dumb on you. You just have to kind of, like, gear them back on track a bit. Actually, hold on. Let me make sure it's even going in the right direction. Because, like I said, sometimes the horses aren't the best.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna
Let's go.
do that again. And try this again. And...
Yeah.
Sweet Jesus, please don't do this to me. Okay. Hopefully it's going in the right direction. But anyway, so I don't recall if I've ever been caught while trying to steal the eye. So I'm not 100% sure if it's an automatic mission fail or if Marcos just has some different dialogue for you. So, obviously if anyone knows, feel free to let me know. But anyway, since we are here on Kepalonia Island, let's learn Okay, oh my gosh. Idiot NPCs. Anyway, let's learn a bit more about the island. So, like I mentioned in the last main episode, Kepalonia has changed hands many times throughout history. It's actually pretty interesting. So, let's go a bit more into that. So, Kepalonia was obviously part of Greece originally, but eventually Greece was conquered by the Roman Empire, and... What are you doing? Oh my god. Anyway, Greece was conquered by the Roman Empire, so henceforth, Kepalonia was part of the Roman Empire. After it broke up... Oh, actually, we're almost here. But anyway, after it broke... Wait, hold on. Are we actually that close? Okay, yeah, we're that close. So anyway, after the Roman Empire broke up into the two halves, the Byzantine and, still the Roman proper empire. Oh, this way. Byzantine got Greece, hence Kepalonia went to the Byzantine as well. And it remained in Byzantine hands until, until the late 1100s. Yeah, so close to 1200. And it was at that point that it changed hands to be owned by the Kingdom of Sicily, which isn't too surprising. I don't know exactly how that happened, but it was pretty it's not that surprising though, because at near the late 11th century,
I can hide in the bushes.
Near the late 11th century, the Byzantine Empire was starting to wane to the point that it was. Oh my god, Cassandra, you're talking a lot. So by the tail end of the 11th century, the Byzantine Empire was pretty much waning to the point of its eventual decline at the hands of the Ottoman Empire. And so it really is not too surprising that they were able to lose Kefalonia Island to the Byzantines, or to the Sicilian kingdom. Let's see here. You're looking away. I'm worried about that guard right there, who's slapping that slave. That's the one I'm worried about. So let's see here. What are we gonna do? I think we're gonna have to maybe wait things out a bit, because we don't really have a way of, Well, actually, no, I could whistle the guard away, but I'm not too sure about that. Oh, well, let me keep on talking. So, when it changed to... What are you doing? It changed to Sicilian rule, but that also didn't last too long, because eventually it was conquered by the Ottomans when after they eventually landed the coup de grace on the Byzantine. They conquered Greece as well. And, no one in Europe had the might to... No one who really had an interest, anyway, had the might to resist Ottoman rule. So, like, the Austrian-Hungarian... Or not... Actually, it wasn't even that yet. Austria, Hungary, Poland, Lithuania... They were the ones who were a bit more invested. And they didn't have the power to resist the Ottoman rule. Oh my god. They definitely didn't have the power to resist. In fact, they actually led to some pretty bad defeats at Ottoman hands by them, but that's an entirely separate history lesson, obviously. So, yeah, so things weren't too sunshine and rainbows, I guess you could say, for... Okay, hold on. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna see what happens if you get caught. Oh yeah, and I changed my weapon to the axe. I like it quite a bit. I guess we'll see what happens if you get caught. You little archer. Anyway. Oh my god, I took out his knees practically. I can't even see you off screen like that. We may actually end up restarting just because of that. That's not even an attack animation there. There we go. Let's see if we can get out of combat now. Actually, yeah, we got some good looting opportunities. It's gonna be the dog that kills me, isn't it? Nope. Okay. Oh, I always forget that you don't have a charge attack yet. Anyway, now that that's taken care of, let us... I don't want to carry you. Get off! Get off! Anyway, so... Where was I? Oh, right. So, the Ottomans took Kefalonia, but they actually held it for, like, a very small amount of time. They only held it for, like, I think... Like, oh man, how long did they hold it? I don't even think they... Oh no, they held it for like about 20 years. Like, they conquered it in like the late 1400s, and they lost it in about the early 1500s. And they lost it to Venice, which is kind of interesting. It was basically a war that Spain and Venice got involved in against the Ottomans. And so eventually Venice was able to conquer that island from the Ottomans, which, I mean, not bad enough in Kefalonia anyway, but I mean, not exactly the biggest prize to get. But yeah, so then Venice owned it, but that didn't last too long either. Actually, no, it did kind of last a bit longer, but eventually it was lost to France because of the Treaty of Campo Formio, which basically
What's happened here?
which basically dismantled the Venetian Republic, which previously was a very powerful republic, but it was eventually awarded to France, which is very random, but still. And let's see, after that, it was eventually transferred to Britain. I don't remember exactly when it was transferred to Britain. I believe it was in the early 1800s it was transferred. It was part of the British Protectorate, I believe it was. And then eventually Kepalonia was given back to Greece. And then at the outbreak of World War II with the... Oh my god, what the heck? What in the world? Whoa. What the... What? 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 Where did that fire come from? And it killed my horse. And... What? That's so... Oh my god! Oh my god, it's a bandit raid. I did not see that coming at all. What in the world was... What in the world? Where did that fire come from, though? That was so... interesting, I guess. What the... Aim, please. Okay, so yeah. So eventually went back to Greece, but at the outbreak of World War II, the Axis conquered Greece. Well, more precisely, I hate the target mechanic sometimes. Okay, are you gonna target someone or not? I may just end up dying here. I don't care too much. Stop targeting them, please. What in the world happened? Oh! I get it now! That's what happens, that must have been what happened when you, because I got caught by the Cyclops, that must be why, this must be what happens when you get caught by the Cyclops. Oh, that's interesting. So that's what happens. Well, I guess now we know. Well, now I'm pretty interested to see what the dialogue is. Let's see if we can't sneak over to this guy, though. Because I don't care for him too much. But anyway, so with the outbreak of World War II, the Axis captured Greece. Well, to be more exactly, Germany captured Greece. And I say that because, well, Italy wasn't exactly the best ally in the war. They were kind of a bit more... not to badmouth Italy either, but they were kind of a bit more like salad dressing to the, I guess, Axis salad, so to speak. Because Germany Hitler tasked Mussolini with capturing Greece. But Mussolini ended up failing to capture Greece, so Hitler had to divert so originally Hitler tasked Mussolini to go and capture Greece, while Hitler was preparing himself to, go and attack Russia. Problem is, Mussolini failed at capturing Greece, so Hitler had to basically clean up Italy's mess and divert his army to capture Greece. And it was because of that diversion that Hitler ended up having to attack Russia in the winter, and if you know anything about history, you know that that did not go well for Hitler's troops at all. But, hey Marcos, sorry about that. I've actually never had this happen before.
Aye, be careful!
Do you know how many of his guards were there?
Considering how many showed up here, yes. What did I say about being seen? At least you taught them a lesson.
All for a fucking rock.
This rock could buy a house, my friend.
And yet, it's still not enough to pay back the Cyclops.
Oh, don't be upset. Think of all the fun we've had.
Right. Your fun, my blood. You can't keep dragging me into things, Marcos.
This will work. I promise you. Would I lie to you?
Don't make me answer that.
Take the eye, but don't sell it yet. No vendor would believe we came by it lawfully. They know exactly who it belongs to.
Fine.
Better your pocket than his socket.
I think that's enough for one day. Quiere, Marcos.
Wait! I saw a boat. One I've never seen before.
So?
The vessel's too good for this dirty town. It must be the Cyclops, and he brought friends.
He's back? I can never catch a break, can I?
Take them out, and that's one less thing to deal with. Besides, these strangers look rich as Chrysos. The Cyclops pays them well. It's win-win, my friend.
It can't hurt. What do I have to lose?
You? You're a winner if I ever saw one.
Then where are they?
In an abandoned house on the eastern coast. Who knows what golden fortunes shine in their hideout? Send them to Hades, then loot them for all they have. We'll be rich!
I'm keeping some of these golden fortunes, though. No negotiations.
Not even a drachme for the man who sent you?
The rest goes to pay your debt. These are my terms.
Oh, fine, fine. Now teach those strangers what it means to be Kephalonian. Draw blood or bleed.
Alright then, so that was an eye for an eye. And in this episode we did... I just said that, sorry. In the next episode, we're going to be taking on the quest Fancy Gas. I'll see you guys then.